Hey everyone, welcome again. Today we're at the 2019 Toronto International Auto Show. I happen to be here in the Kia booth because we're going to get a presentation on the new Kia Niro. So once we do that, we'll have a chance to take a look at all the different EVs. I'm going to go on an EV hunt here and I'm going to see what I can find here at the show because look, it's 2019, they keep talking about 2020, we have one more year. So I want to see what kind of evidence and changes that are happening in the EV space.
Y'all ready to turn it up tonight? If you really want to fly, put your hands in the air and let the music get you high. She was looking so fly, 5'5", banging that style. Everybody make some room, everything on the body gon' boom, boom, boom. Looks like she really wanna get on. I see, I really wanna take her home. Then she whispered to me, it was only a dream. If you really wanna fly, put your hands in the air, let the music get you high. Work your body like an exercise, we can do that thing till the morning light. The music get you high, work your body like an exercise. We can do the damn thing till the morning light. Oh, morning light, morning light, morning light, till the morning light, morning light, morning light, morning light, till the morning light.
So I am in the Nissan booth and you can see behind me we have the brand new Nissan Leaf Plus, which has a range of 363 kilometers. They told me that this has a new 60 kilowatt hour battery in there, but still no thermal management, so that's a bit of a downside. Other than that, largely unchanged, slightly bigger screen. Still a great car though. So as you can see, we finally made it over to the Volkswagen booth and they have an ID Cross on display. This is one of their concept cars that is supposed to be indicating some of the directions that they're taking in the next few years. Not too many details on this car. It's 88 kilowatt hour battery pack with a range of about 325 kilometers, somewhere around there. Volkswagen better get with the plan because 2020 is right around the corner. So anyways, neat looking car. There's a lot of tech in it, but it is just a concept and we know how we feel about concepts.
Shawty put it on me. I know she felt the poke in my jeans. It's around the 1:45, and she already know what we about to do.
Check out the wing on the thing. It's almost as big as some of the wings the kids put on the WRXs.
Then she whispered to me, it was only a dream.
You know, even though this is not an electric car, let me tell you, Mazda certainly has upped their game on the interior on the Mazda 3. The sheer amount of soft touch materials is really, really nice. I like it. I used to own one of these. They're great cars. Again, Toyota with some of their concepts. This thing is a little bit nuts, but it's pretty cool. Well, I never thought this would actually happen, but I'm actually sitting in a Toyota Mirai, which is a hydrogen fuel cell powered car. Excuse me while I try not to throw up too much. Yeah, it's really high tech, it's got a lot of stuff, but you know how we feel about fuel cells. They're really not going to go anywhere, at least not for passenger cars and stuff. It just doesn't make any sense. Don't get too used to seeing these cars on the market, at least here in Ontario, because they're just not going to fly. I'm in the Jaguar booth and I finally had a chance to sit in the new I-Pace. And from what I see, the materials are really nice. It's well built. Haven't driven one yet, so I'm looking forward to doing that hopefully, but so far I like what I see. As you can see behind me is the brand new Mercedes sub-brand called EQC. And this is the very first car that they're displaying, the EQC 400. It's a all-electric SUV, and this is the one we've been waiting for quite some time. I like what I see. Hopefully they can sell lots of these cars. So if you're down here at the show, come in and check it out. I like it. So I'm here in the Audi booth and I'm sitting in the new e-Tron SUV, and first observations, the floor is quite a bit higher even than my Model X, but the interior, I mean, I was just sitting in the Jaguar I-Pace, and this is a much nicer interior in my opinion. Nice quality materials, touch screen. It has a very interesting shifter. It actually doesn't move, it's fixed in place, but it does have this little arrangement here that you just kind of shift forward or with your fingers. It's a push button on the end here for park. Not too many buttons in this car. This is about the only area that you're going to find for buttons. Everything else is touch screen, so it's all capacitive touch this ways. Even the climate control system is all soft touch. So I think this car has real potential. Good job here, Audi, on this particular car. I like it. Well, it's the end of the day, and as you can see, we're going to do our closer here at the usual Tesla booth, and it's busy as usual. Anyhow, so the first thing that I noticed about today's event here at the show is there are a number of extra EVs, but not as many as I was hoping. But one of the things that I did notice is that there are certainly more EVs in front and center, where they used to be at the back of the booths or whatever, but now the manufacturers seem to be putting them more towards the front. So that's excellent for visibility. Lots of people are asking about EVs as they go along, so it's all good news. But as we've been talking about for some time, 2020 is the year that I've heard repeatedly around here. So we're hoping that next year we actually see more of an influx of EVs. Anyhow, I hope you like the show, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll talk to you next time. See you guys.